Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Grand Theft Auto 4 on the Mysterious JG. Between videos, I was trying to find out about killing, or you do eventually get the phone call, but you get a phone call from Dwayne after a while, and I'm thinking it goes exactly the same as the phone conversation we already had. But I kind of realized there's a tiny little bit of dialogue if you kill Dwayne that we missed. Because I thought Dwayne was going to pull a gun and we'd have to fight him. He never pulls a... He doesn't... I dismissed dialogue by killing him early, so... It's very quick, so let's just take care of it. Try killing Playboy to see if that changes the dialogue, but... Okay, so you gotta talk to Dwayne before it will trigger. It sounds like. You can't come in here. Dwayne will call us in his own good time, but let's just hurry this up. Because now I'm realizing we're gonna have to load and do this again so we can get Playboy X.
Have things ever made sense?
They made sense inside. 3 meals a day, time in the yard, lockdown at 8. Things out here is mad crazy.
Tell me about it.
On the down low, I think Playboy wants me dead. Might just let him put a
Where
cap
are
in my
you?
phone.
I'm in your apartment. Where are
What do
you?
you want? Seriously.
Nah, fuck that shit. I ain't ready to go out yet. I need you to get him for me. I can't do it myself. He was my boy back in the day. Something I won't be able to forget. Seems like you got my back, Nico. I'll be out on this one, dog. I'll stick by you until the end.
I guess these are porno mags in
That's
this
a pretty
place.
heavy request, Dwayne. Playboy was your best friend. And he's always been straight with me, more or less. I'll have
The
to
pretty
think
heavy
about it.
score. And I think being in here is not going to do anything because the mission initiation point is outside the door, so I'll have to go back outside.
Yo, if you're trying to find Playboy, you should ask your bitch.
But yeah, I can't be bothered with waiting for these calls to come into me because they're just going to be exactly the same.
Yo, if you're trying to find...
Maybe I can't be in here and call Playboy X.
Yo, if you're trying to find...
Damn it, Playboy. What difference does it make to you if I'm already in the apartments? Do you require that I face a challenge in this mission? Alright, so once again, if I had this nice efficient path, but then... Oh, it's raining. Came up with a reason to make it more convoluted than to redo a brief bit.
Yo, if you're trying to find...
Well, what the fuck, Playboy? I called Dwayne.
This is Dwayne. Guess not many people got this number because nobody's calling.
Well, then why aren't you answering?
Leave me a message.
An ominous thunderstorm is interfering with Playboy X's cell reception.
Yo, if you're trying to find Playboy...
What the fuck, game? Seems like before I was able to call one right after the other. Now I'm really going to waste a lot of time here. At least I can spontaneously generate a new, differently colored helmet. I mean, I can just drive around until Playboy calls.
Yo, Munch, home beat right.
Okay.
You made a decision. You gotta fix this Dwayne problem of ours, yeah?
Hey, it ain't our problem, Playboy. It's yours. That said, I know what I'm going to do.
That right. Go, Nico. Peace and love.
All right, so we'll kill Dwayne again, and then we will get back on with. We'll load the same. Say, I realized when I checked the web page for just trying to get information on what I needed to do to get them to call. That you know what, I missed some stuff with. There's probably like 4 words of dialogue we missed, but
Dwayne, open up. It's Nico.
I thought you was my
I'm
homeboy.
leaving here
You was
with
gonna put
Dwayne.
Playboy down for me. What you doing here?
It ain't that simple, Dwayne. This is nothing personal.
Fuck you, man. We was tight. You fake like the rest of them.
I mean, sure. I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting how to.
Dang you good.
All right, so this is some rando, and now as the washing machine gets super loud again.
Damn, you gonna fuck me over in the end?
Uh-huh. Um.
What you doing, son? Don't play me like that, Nico.
I thought there was like a sin. Hold on a second here.
I thought we was close, Nico.
Something didn't go right with this. There's supposed to be a cinematic with dialogue.
Damn, son, I'm your friend. Hell, Nico, no. Nico, you cold.
Something went wrong here. Hold on a second. Oh, let me find this. I hope I didn't close it. Did I close it? I closed it. Oh, crying out loud. I think I messed it up by having a gun wrong at the wrong, or the wrong, a gun drawn at the wrong time, or something. Let's try this one more time. Dwayne puts up no fight. Both Nico and Dwayne face away from each other as Nico shoots him in the back of the head. Yeah, there's a cinematic. Let's go back to executes. Executions. Okay. Vladimir. Blah, blah, blah. I'm trying to see a description how you do it. These consisted of a special cutscene where a character is executed. However, in GTA 4 and its 2 DLCs, they become a fully fledged feature. If armed with a pistol and the aiming reticule is flashing red while aimed at the target, an execution scene will occur. Usually it isn't necessary to use executions. Player can still attack normally. There are a few exceptions to this rule. Okay. So, I guess I'm supposed to aim with a pistol and the reticule should flash. Is it flashing?
Nico, that one cold. Damn, you gonna fuck me over in the end? What you doing?
Something went wrong. It didn't. I want to see it because it seemed like a pretty dark scene, actually. But I am pretty sure. I guess I messed it up. Like he had already taken some damage. It looked like somehow. So did I accidentally hit him while firing wildly at the guy with a baseball bat? Maybe. Clearly, that didn't go the way it was supposed to go. Like it's obvious when you're supposed to have an execution cinematic. We got one with Vlad. It was a storyline death. So, well, we know we're not going with this. So hopefully we can actually.
Nico, man, I'm going crazy since I got out.
I'm hoping that counts. We're not using this save anyway, so I might as well drive my fancy sports car to go murder the almost helpless, clinically depressed guy. And hope that we get a call from Playboy X on the way. And hopefully this time do the execution properly, because I just want to showcase it correctly and then be done. Although this is going to turn into a whole video of trying to successfully execute Dwayne. Ugh. Not doing a particularly good job of driving here. Alright, Playboy. No, not Michelle. Damn it.
Yo, Munch, don't be trifling with me.
Okay. I not be trifling with you. I have made a decision. We will be executing Dwayne and then going through and doing this one more goddamn time with Playboy X. I believe with Playboy X we're going to encounter more resistance. But at the end of the day, Playboy X himself, I believe, is also an execution kill. It's just that we'll have to deal with more enemies. We got like one guy with a baseball bat tries to stop us from killing Dwayne. Playboy X is a guy with some employees who have guns. Nico's not the only one who, you know, works for him. So I am going to try to do. I'm going to watch this cinematic.
Nico,
I'm not going to
I
skip
thought you
it.
was my homeboy.
I'm not going to use a gun to kill the guy with the bat.
What you doing here?
it ain't that simple, Dwayne. This is nothing personal.
Fuck you, man. We was tight. You
Fail
fake like the
into the
rest of them.
king or fall into the king. Okay, now I've got a gun equipped.
Damn, son, I'm your friend.
It's flashing. Cinematic.
Fuck you, man. You a fucking snake like the rest of them.
And Nico turns his back, turns his head, can't even bear to look. We got, I believe, $25,000, which basically half of our total cash we had so far. Again,
I put Dwayne out of his misery.
You did what you had to do, Nico. You got yourself that money. Good for you.
You want me to come around?
You took down Dwayne, Nico. I see your face. I see the cat that killed my mentor. Dwayne was like a father to me. I can't be around you no more. It's over between us. I don't want no beef, but now you and me got some. So it's best if we just stay the hell away from each other, man. Shit. You nothing but a cold-hearted killer, man. I mean, where's the love?
Where's your heart, homie? Man, you ain't cool. You try to find something to live for, man. Peace.
It's that last part. The part about, hey, I can't see you around anymore. I'll always see the man who killed my mentor. Part of me is like, okay, I can deal with that. And after all, this is the biggest, by far the biggest cash payout for any mission up to this point in the narrative. But the, you're not cool. Try to find something to live for. Peace. That's when, like, oh. Okay, the game just basically flat out told you you sided with the jerk over the guy who was just depressed but may have not actually been a jerk underneath it all. All right, well, we wasted way more time on Dwayne than I meant to in this video. Let's try to actually, before we call it a video, because it's obvious, again, it's pretty obvious this is not the way the game wants you to resolve it. Let's instead, yeah, see, we were at 54, we ended up at 79, so we get $25,000 from Playboy. Which doesn't seem like a lot of money to kill somebody, but whatever. Oh, I don't know how much the going rate is. But it does seem like, yeah, they're pretty obvious. The writers of the game, that's not the decision they want you to make.
Nico, man, I'm going crazy. Since I got out, things just don't make no sense.
Have things ever made sense?
They made sense inside. 3 meals a day, time in the yard.
Well, why don't you go back there, fucking kill Playboy,
Tell me about
and get thrown in prison for it?
Playboy wants me dead. Might just let him put a cap in my dome. End it all.
that what you want? Seriously?
Nah, fuck that shit. I ain't ready to go out yet. I need you to get him for me. I can't do it myself. He was my boy back in the day. Something I won't be able to forget. Seemed like he got my back, Nico. I'll be out on this one, dog. I'll stick by you till the end. Take him out for me.
That's a pretty heavy
Well,
request,
so
Dwayne.
far,
Playboy
it's a
was
pretty
your
heavy
best
score.
friend.
So far, you haven't done
He's
anything
always
for me,
been straight
but...
with me, more or less. I'll have to think about it.
Because, I mean, they make it sound pretty reasonable that you wouldn't necessarily want to murder Playboy X. But, well... Let's head for the Playboy X Palace of Awesomeness here.
Anybody have a line? Oh yeah, Tony Prince is a loser.
Hey, where you
I
going,
want
man?
to go to Zeno Times Street.
You got it.
And we'll check in with Playboy. I was like, hey, Playboy, I'm taking a cab to your place to murder you. What's up?
Yo, Money, don't be trifling with me. You made a decision. You gotta fix this Dwayne problem of ours, yeah?
Hey, it ain't our problem, Playboy. It's yours.
And a matter of fact, I could just kind of ignore both of you, except that eventually I will have to kill one of you once I've initiated the first half of the mission. Alright, I was gonna just wait, but I have no idea how long it takes the cabbie to get there under normal circumstances.
Here we are, man. End of the line.
Well, I'll say this for Playboy. He hasn't stolen any of my vehicles. But it cost me 13 bucks to get here. That put me in a bad mood. It's time for someone to die.
Ew, Playboy X. Yo, Whitey's back.
Yo, Whitey.
Yo, what you doing? You got rid of Dwayne already? I thought the old dog would have put up more of a fight.
He doesn't really put up much of a fight.
I didn't kill Dwayne.
Well, what you doing back here then? Step to it, motherfucker.
Okay, now they're making it real clear here that you should be killing this guy.
Dwayne is not the problem. Maybe it's you.
Motherfucker. You think you can touch this shit? You think I got here by letting little bitches like you fuck with me? I own you. Nobody owns me.
And we go our karate pose. So this mission will be a little bit more involved.
Damn, the cavalry's coming.
Because he's got folks backing him up.
About to clip his ass.
Hold it down, my nigga.
Let's move yours.
What?
It's over. Don't annoy me. You think I'm screwing around? Don't get up.
And now, I think all that's left is Playboy. Who's, yeah, he's hiding in the back.
I thought you was money. You a low-rate bitch.
It was you or Dwayne. I chose Dwayne.
And people are, yeah, Bobo and Zerfall are IMing. I know there's an execution that you can get here. That's why I'm not trying to make sure I don't gun him down before we get to that point. Assuming he came down here, otherwise why would...
You shouldn't have asked me to kill Dwayne, Playboy.
What the hell was that?
Dead this fool.
Oh. I didn't realize that...
Fuck this bullshit. Another motherfucker gone and let the money go to his head.
Yep. Is that it? That what you got?
I was someone, you know. I made it. I changed the game.
Game over.
You changed the game. The game changed you.
Okay. Got a little chunk of money there. Presumably we're going to call Dwayne now.
Dwayne, I dealt with Playboy. You should know that he asked me to end you first. He was going to pay me a lot of money to do it.
Shit, man. It was a good shit back
Oh
in
man,
the
I
day.
thought I asked you to kill him just because I'm a jerk.
Always wanted more. Maybe I should have seen it then. Kept a closer eye on it.
You can't predict what people will become.
You're right. I can't give you no money for helping me, son. But I got the deed of Playboy's fancy silk chic loft. You can have it.
Hey man, I seen where you're living. You should take it.
Nah. It'll make me remember the kids too much. Maybe you'll stop by my place sometime, though. Hang out with me. I don't have many friends left, you know.
I'll give you a call sometime soon, Dwayne. Later on.
Maybe now is later on. Oh, and by the way, you can now use Playboy's loft as a safe house. So basically, the decision point is $25,000 in a game where money doesn't really do anything for you versus a safe house. But there's one downside to choosing Playboy X. Or choosing to kill Playboy. Ah, the fucking cop is like right. Or is that a... No, that's a cab. Never mind. I'm so used to looking out for cabs that I thought it was a cop. It's the other thing you have to look out for. Those two are just texting like some bitches. Text the Discord. But there's one other disadvantage to choosing Dwayne, and we'll see that next time. For now, let's just revel in the fact that we've got a cool new save point. Now, do we need a save point? Well, it's not that far away from the one we already have. And we can continue to save cars here. Like you may have gathered, funny, you can save cars here, huh? I wonder if that means it's a save point later. Yes, it was. But we can continue to save cars here even if we don't take it over as our place.
Hello there.
Hello. But yeah, this is basically our new. This is even night. Well, it's got Playboy X stuff still up on the walls, which we never remove, which seems a little silly to me. I believe he's got a computer. He's got a. Would that be a VC? No, that'd be a DVD player at this era. Yeah, you're not gonna have a VCR with a flat screen. Oh, it's a window. I was trying to figure out what was going on there. Is that a health box over there, or is it just... No, it's just a green box. I don't know why you would need a health box in this place, but... This place is pretty cool. I mean, it's... After all, we had cinematics set here, so it should continue to exist. Contemplate your uncle, or those who fell in the first battle against the Mongols. Yeah, it's kind of weird to be hanging out in your outdoor hot tub in the rain. But I kept thinking that their laptop was around here somewhere, and now I'm not seeing one. You can watch TV. Maybe there is no laptop here. Maybe we've got to go. That other... No, now, this mission chain is optional, and of course you can end this mission chain and take Playboy's side against Dwayne, and you don't get this apartment. But the other safe house we get, which does have a computer, is mandatory. So even if we can't find a computer here, which I thought there would be one. I don't know how I knocked that thing over. Maybe there isn't. But either way, you definitely... You can stop using internet cafes, because the mission where Roman gets to a safe house on the island is mandatory. You can't win the game without unlocking that safe house. So we are going to call it a video. And this is the path that we will actually take. It costs us a little bit of armor, I guess. But at the end of the day, we've got a new safe house. We have just a much more positive feel. Like the guy that we killed this time was a jerk to us right at the last minute. Even before he knew we were going to kill him, he was like, well, get the fuck on with it. Like, treating us like crap. And then the guy who actually had us do the hit, although he didn't seem to realize until we explained to him at the last minute that it was almost him, he actually was grateful. So it's pretty clear this is where the writers want you to be. But there's one big disadvantage, and we'll get into that next time. See you then. See you then. Damn it, Discord.